Good evening and welcome to the Imps TING podcast with yours truly, Cordell Brewman in the building, in the house, aka Badman Ting in the building. And today I am doing a match review of Lincoln City versus MK Dons at the MK Stadium. And today we won 2-1 against the mighty MK Dons. But before I get into the Imps Ting podcast, just want to say, please leave a like and a subscribe to the Imps Ting podcast to my YouTube channel. And leave a like and also give your comments as well so I can have your opinions based on the on today's game as well, and who do you think played well in today's game. So without further ado, let's get on with the Imps Ting podcast. So obviously Lincoln City won 2-1 against the MK Dons. Obviously I thought it was gonna be a hard game, to be honest, because the way that we played today was just brilliant. I thought the way that we dominated the ball, we kept possession of the ball, we put the MK Dons under a lot of pressure. I thought Hopper was brilliant of going through on goal, but obviously scoring a winner. But I'm going to come on to that in a minute, obviously. I thought the way we dedicated play, I thought the way we kept the ball, we passed it into good areas. There were times where we could have timed the passes a lot more better. But I think once we got into the game, once we had basically just controlled the game, put them under a lot of pressure, then we were fine. But everything started coming up to flows, really, to be fair. So, obviously, my best players for me was definitely, I thought Harry Anderson for me. Harry A-Titch Anderson was the best for me because Harry Anderson for me just really bossed it. I mean, the way he got into the box, put ball after ball after ball into the box, crosses after crosses. Georgie Grant was brilliant as well. I thought, but Alex Palmer, man. Alex Palmer with the fantastic saves. I said, this goalkeeper, Alex Batman Tink Palmer, is going to be such an improvement to our squad. No disrespect to Ethan Ross. Ethan Ross is a decent goalkeeper, but every time you look at Palmer, Palmer's going to do everything. And this is why Palmer will start regularly now. That Ethan Ross is going to be number 2 now, because Palmer, for me, is the guy to really turn our season around, and he's doing that. My positives in the game was that I thought the incident with the penalty, it was a blatant penalty. I think Hopper went down, and Hopper was going through and going. It was a great ball. I think it was James Jones or George Grant that put the ball in. And the way that Hopper just ran onto it just really showed what he's about. And it was a shame that, I mean, although the MK Dons player had basically protested that it wasn't a penalty, and the commentary on MK Dons or whatever was extremely biased, but, you know, there's no change in that, to be honest. And basically, I thought Grant put the penalty away so well. I thought Motsuma was good. I thought Motsuma was good playing at the back. I thought TJ Olma had a decent game. Rufan sounded a little bit quiet. But I could understand that. Obviously, remember it's his first time playing with the first team, so he's got lots to learn. And also as well, I thought the midfield of the likes of Grant, McGrandles, Jones, Anderson, like I said, they were all of them was brilliant. I thought for me, Hopper was brilliant as well. I thought the way that they went about their game was brilliant for me, if I'm being absolutely honest. And then and I think the criticism was the referee. The referee had a total bad game. I mean, there were the key decisions he made when obviously MK Dons scored the equalising goal. Obviously, I just thought that was offside. Even Michael Orton thought it was offside, because it was. It was an offside goal, and I don't understand why the assistant referee didn't raise the flag and say, "Listen, that is offside. That is an offside goal. Why can't you count that?" I don't understand. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We got the 3 points. We are second in the table. Although when we scored the first goal, we was first. But obviously Ipswich had won their game. So they beat Bristol Rovers 2-0. But, you know, obviously our result really more matters, basically. But what we're showing is that we're going to be a dominant team. And the players we have, despite there could be more coming next month, we are showing that we can be a brilliant, attacking, invincible team. And what this shows is that we are not scared. We weren't scared of MK Dons. As soon as we weakened them, we was on a cloud nine. Obviously, the equalising goal could have done better, but that goal should have been disallowed. And I'm sure the assistant referee is going to be looking at that game and thinking, why didn't I pull offside for that goal? But then obviously what we did show when we drew 1-1 was that we never gave up. We kept getting chances after chances after chances. I thought Morton was very unlucky not to score the second goal because it could have been 2-0. I think we could have had 2 or 3 goals, as Michael Upperton said. Because it could have been 3-1 actually, to be honest. I mean, if the Morton chance, the Anderson chance as well. But obviously the way that we, as I said before, we controlled the game. The way we went into the game, this showed that we are going to be a dangerous side this season. Now, and then the next thing I know, Tom whipping the excursion Hopper changes the game. Brilliant cross from Harry A.T. Anderson. Into the box. Into the box. And then obviously Tom Hopper scores the winning goal to win us and get us the 3 points. Good on you, Tom Whipping Excursion Hopper. That's why this player is going to get confident after confident. The more games he gets, despite that Morton is also decent as well, the more better Hopper is going to be. Believe me when I say so. This is going to be our year, our chance to shine in the league, and this is where Lincoln is going to be invincible. Trust me when I say so. Now we move on to Thursday. We play Liverpool. But I got news for you. This Thursday coming, Lincoln City FC is going to beat you. We are going to crush Liverpool. And we're going to advance to the next round. And when we are done with Liverpool, I don't care if it's Leicester. I don't care if it's Arsenal. Although I want us to get Arsenal because we're not done with Arsenal yet. We're coming for those two too. As long as we have a good cup run in the Carabao Cup, anything is possible. So, if you have liked this video, please leave a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment down below as well and tell me your opinions about the game and who played well for you, who stood out well for you, and what are your positives and what are your negatives on today's game. Thank you very much for watching the Imps Team podcast. Hope to do one before Thursday's game at Liverpool at the LNR Stadium. Up the mud, Ting Imps, yeah? Boom.